Welcome back to the Moneyline Grind. This is an early drop, and you want to know why? My daily schedule is changing, and I'm dedicated on getting this stuff out to you guys, and just getting some quality picks, and just making sure that because I'm gonna gamble, so I just want to make sure that I take you guys along on the ride because this means a lot to me. You guys are mean a lot to me. So it's 2 a.m. I've done my research. I'm ready for bed, but I want to get this out to you guys as soon as I can. I have 4 picks for you tonight that I really, really like. But let's cap a pretty decent night, 3-1. We'll take that every single time if we can. That's put us 5-2 over our last 7, and I'm starting to feel like we're starting to gain that momentum that we saw in February, where we kind of had those back-to-back sweeps and we really rallied off a lot of picks. It's feeling very similar, and I felt this before in previous seasons. We had Darius Garland under 19 and a half. He finished with 15. LaMelo over 22 and a half. He finished with 28. We tried to fade Clay under 17 and a half. He finishes with 28. And then we took Ja Morant. People thought I was crazy. The under on Ja Morant, they're under 36 and a half PRA. He finishes with 33. Tonight, or later on, I guess in the next 18 hours, I like to fade. I like to start it off with a fade. We're fading Zach Collins under 25 and a half PRA minus 114. He's had 26 or more PRA in three of his last 5, but I would say the rebounds matter most in those games. He's really gotten a lot of rebounds. Let me see if I wrote these down. Oh, maybe I deleted that note. In the 3 games that he's over in those 5s, he had 12, 13, and 17 rebounds. And the 2 losses, he had 5 apiece. Now, when we look at Orlando, they allowed the second fewest rebounds to opposing centers. They also allowed 6 fewest points per game and the fewest assists allowed to centers. Now, when we look at, average, other centers and their average PRA, what they've done to it. So we're going to look at what their average PRA was when they played the game and what they ended up or the difference per se. So Jared Allen, he was -9 his average PRA. Zach Edey -10, Nurkic -2, Okongwu -2, and even Wemby was -7 against his PRA when they played against the Magic. Orlando is also the slowest team this season. And while the Bulls are the third fastest, I'm going to give the slight advantage to the home team, especially the team that can rebound more. They can really dedicate the pace. Think about it. If you want to play slow, you rebound, you control the possession. That's what controls the possession to begin with. And if you want to play fast, you're going to rebound, quickly look up. You'll have guys in the secondary or fast break and secondary fast break trying to get some easy quality buckets. I'm going to give the advantage to the team that home and that rebounds to have the pace slightly slower than what the Bulls would like. Second pick, same game. Franz Wagner over 3.5 assists, a little bankroll builder -140. He averages 4.7 assists per game this season and 4.8 versus the Eastern Conference. He's over in 3 of his last 4 versus Chicago. And he had 6 in his last game. Chicago allows the second most assists per game to opposing small forwards. And there will be some transition opportunities. I know I said that the Magic will want to slow the pace down, but the Bulls want to speed it up. So there will be some opportunities. They may botch a fast break, and this will lead into Magic going the other way. Or maybe they shoot. Nowadays, you're shooting 3-pointers on fast breaks, which always turn into long rebounds, which could really add to quick baskets, like just one pass up right underneath the basket. We see it a lot with the Lakers. They're pretty good in transition offense off of a miss. So that's the second pick. Third pick, Moses Moody, another fade. The fades have been winning us money, so we're going to keep rocking with them. Under 14 and a half points plus rebounds -120. He averages 11.8 in the season, 15.3 in his last 10. However, he's under 15 PR in 4 straight. And he's shooting 33% from the field, 26% from three-point land in his last 4. Brooklyn allows the fewest rebounds per game and second fewest points per game to opposing shooting guards. We already know guys like Pajemski. We know guys like Steph Curry. They're going to have the ball. They're going to be looking for shots. Jimmy Butler's gonna have the ball looking for cutters within their offense. Moody is really there for some hustle. He's looking to get some blue collar work. I don't think there's many plays really ran for him as there should be. But when you look at the Brooklyn defenders, they don't make it easy on perimeter offensive players. They're really tough because similar how I mentioned the front court of the Knicks. how the style of the defenders is long. They move really quick laterally. Wasn't a good matchup for Draymond Green, and we won that bet. I see the same thing happen here, but kind of the opposite, where these defenders are good against the backcourt. So I don't think Moses Moody is going to be the guy tonight. And also, fair to note, Brooklyn likes to take it slow when they're at home, the second slowest pace in the NBA when they are at home. And my last pick, I mean, you gotta fade this guy at this point of our life. We're gonna fade Paul George. That's our third fade. We did 3 fades yesterday. We won 2 of them. We got 3 fades today. Paul George under 27.5 PRA minus 114. He averages 26 PRA on the season. However, 20.8 PRA in his last 12. He's under 28 PRA in 11 of his last 12 games. 0-2 in both games he played against Boston this season, having 20 and 16 PRA. Boston's defensive style, they're going to play you straight up one-on-one, no help defense. So this will really limit the three-point opportunities because they're going to look to stop Maxey or Grimes, whoever the perimeter player at top of the key, without any help. They don't want to help off. You normally see guys hit open threes when the help defense comes and sags over. Once that first layer defender has been beat, Boston tries to limit those threes. You're going to have to, they hold everybody accountable in the defensive end. And they have great defenders to guard the backcourt and the perimeter. Paul George has his luck cut out. Who's he going to match up with? Jason Tatum? He might be out, but Jaylen Brown, like these guys are top of their class. And Paul George is a little banged up. He's hurt. He's old. He's a podcaster now. So those are my 4 picks. Obviously, no parlay yet. Just keep in tune with the Instagram. That's where I do most of my posts. I have to be more consistent with the Instagram. But that's what I got. We're going to go 4-0 because the momentum is there and it feels real good. Best of luck. Let's get that money.